Read the Puritans, Part 1. Today we'll be reading John Owen's, a famous 16th century English Reformed theologian, arguably a Reformed Baptist nonconformist theologian. We'll be reading his biblical theology, or as he puts it, the origin and nature, the process and the study of theological truth. You know the Puritans love long titles. This is chapter 3, Theology in General Concluded, and I want to read you this portion right here. True theology has, therefore, for its essence, truth divine as revealed by the will of God. For its content, light, and power is not only fully worthy of complete trust, but rather can be stated to be totally and completely self-authenticating. No one can speak or feel worthily about God or about divine matters unless he is aided by God, and neither does anyone know God except by his own self-revelation through God the Son. Nor yet does God wish to be worshipped in any manner but that which he has ordained. All of our obedience depends solely upon his will, hence all theology indeed revolves around God, his due worship, and our obedience to him. Doctrine which fulfills these criteria must be from God himself. Now, if this is our first principle or rule for all worship, faith, and obedience, for all divine matters and teaching, all the things which comprise theology, then it follows that true theology is of heavenly origin, declares its own pedigree from above, and must have nothing of man admixed, Matthew 21:25. Neither should faith in God ever wish dependency upon any principle or reasoning which is not in every way divine, self-sufficient, and trustworthy. Correct worship is no less by divine command than it has a divine object. It is God's wonderful kindness to the fallen race of humanity that he has willed that all of the knowledge needful for an awareness of him and for correct worship of him should be provided by him and proceed from himself, lest we be left to stumble on in our own blindness. With these perceptions, we can come to a definition of theology as the doctrine of God with regard to himself, his works, his will, his worship, as well as our required obedience, our future rewards and punishments, all as revealed by God himself to the glory of his name. This is the word of God. This is theology.